a day in the life of the Extraordinary Sisters in Little Grove.
All right, it's 50 degrees outside, guys, and the sun is shining. We're excited. So we'll see you on the flip side. Probably the only one of us that can even do that.
You're crazy doing this barefoot.
Huh?
You're crazy doing this barefoot.
Oh, yeah, your Aunt Robin used to tell me that all the time.
I cannot not wear socks. I usually don't even wear, like, I always wear socks.
No, I would much rather not wear socks. Socks, shoes. No, I don't wear any of it. Hair's done. Going to get my oil done now.
Once it's done draining, take this off because this will drain some too. And put the new one back on. So plug in and then fill it.
Yeah, because like.
I'll get a creeper for you.
Oh, he did that freaking.
And
I am not afraid to get dirty. And then you have to take the oil
front of
Plug
the
will go back in.
fence where it's only yay wide, stuff
Yeah, change
like
the filter.
that.
That's it.
Okay.
So that's
The white thing.
where it'll be a little bit up there where there's no weed whacking to speak of. There's only 7 or 8 trees.
It's easy with a wrench.
That's what they told us we needed. Holy shoot. That looks a lot different than the oil that came out here.
Not
Should.
that bad. Not looking on the dipstick like it
I'm
was.
like actually really shocked over that because
So that's like Brad told you though.
this
That-
is the full synthetic.
The full synthetic, you can go
It
a
lasts
lot of
longer.
miles on
10
it.
or 15,000.
I have mixed emotions about it.
But it might, my thingy did say,
Yeah, that's something
maintenance
that you
required.
Careful, it's
Go and just keep going.
no, careful. I'm saying it's coming up the filter. Or the,
Yeah. Alicia's washing her car and we're taking down the Christmas lights. Yeah, the tree's gone though, so don't worry.
I would never be able to hold that and measure things.
Mm-mm. I don't know what the hell that is.
What are we making?
Cookies and cream.
You know, guys, she's real super nice and it tells us what she's doing.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
You don't want a drink?
No, I'm not that thirsty. Boy, would that feel... Never mind. Looks like a booger.
It's It's really thick.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
I wouldn't. You're good.
Yeah, you're good there, sunshine. Get the.
It's really gonna be vanilla but extra. No sugar?
What?
Butter is
Difference in taste. I don't mind either one of them.
yeah.
Just like I don't mind either one of the salad dressing or Miracle Whip or mayonnaise either.
I hate Miracle Whip.
I use Miracle Whip in certain salads.
I like my Miracle Whip in salads, and I like my mayonnaise on sandwiches.
Yep.
I just don't want to pick them all together. Can't do it at the same time. There you go.
That sounds disgusting.
So this is Italian Parmesan homemade bread, and it smells amazing. And I'm gonna try it. Oh my gosh, that's good.
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
10.
Yeah, 10.
Crushing up the Oreos.
This one is pumpkin bread, homemade pumpkin bread with pumpkin cream cheese spread.
I want this for my birthday. That's a 10.
It's pumpkin. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin, but it's good.
Well, I appreciate you trying.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious. Not sure why I'm at the ice.
Should I do high?
There you go.
Gets very thick.
Ahem.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that looks good. That was good. We tried it. It's good.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Thick.
It's very thick.
Here's how it turned out.
Ooh.
We're making bread. What kind of bread, Heather?
We are making apple bread,
Ooh.
but we are going to start with a simple recipe from the book for white bread. I have a Hamlin Beach bread maker. A friend of mine gave it to me. And it comes with instruction book and different recipes. When you're doing this, you always put your wet ingredients in first because you want to keep your yeast away from your wet ingredients. It calls for a cup of water, but I'm using a cup of apple juice. So hopefully it'll give the bread all the apple. So we're going to pour that in here. And even if you're using pie filling like this is considered a wet ingredient. Put it in the bottom. And as you see, it's not special brand, just whatever you get. So I'm going to use probably about a quarter of the can. I'm going to put them in my Ninja because they're full slices. And that's probably not going to mix well. So we want to get them chopped up so they spread throughout the bread as well. Now, mind you, this is my first time making apple bread, so don't judge. Maybe a little more than a quarter cup because of it being whole apple slices.
That kind of looks gross.
Kind of looks like applesauce.
Yeah, it's true.
See?
Yeah.
Make sure you have your mixer in there. Made that mistake the other day. Still made my bread up pretty good, but just don't do that. And put this in. Sounds gross going in, but hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Along with his wife and son.
We're going to put 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar. You also got to keep your salt separate from your yeast. tablespoon of sugar, 3 tablespoons of oil. I am using canola oil. It says vegetable oil, but canola oil works good too. Just be careful. Definitely don't want too much of this in there. There's 1. 2 and 3. The next step is to put 3 cups of bread flour. It does work with white flour, just it's a little different, but not much. Just try to keep them level. There's 1. And if I said 3 cups, I meant 3.5. 2 and 3. And then my half. Does that make a little mess? Now you can, I'm going to because I like it, but you can put some cinnamon and like nutmeg to give it that more the apple pie taste.
Bolt. He's such a good boy.
So, I don't know, just a little bit of nutmeg, a bit of cinnamon, maybe. Ooh. Maybe a lot of bit of cinnamon. But hey. And then we
Smells like
add,
Christmas.
Huh?
It smells like Christmas.
The next is adding the yeast. So this is your final step. You can buy this in the baking aisle. Once you open it, make sure you refrigerate it. And it even says it on the label. So this is 1.5 teaspoons. 1, and then there's our half. Now that you have all your ingredients in your container, you can put it in. And you're gonna twist it down. Once you get it in there, there you go. Twist it, lock it in. Close it up.
Plug it in.
Plug it in, plug it in. Okay, and then you have up here your cycle. And in the book, it'll tell you your cycles. For this, we're gonna do it on the first cycle. Your crust, we usually do it on medium. It comes out really nice. Then your loaf size, you got 1.5 pounds and 2 pounds. And we have the 1.5 in. You switch it over to that, and then you hit the start button. And then if you look through the there, I don't know how well you can see it.
Yeah.
It starts mixing it in.
Okay.
And then we'll see you back and we'll check it in maybe 1.5 hours. And then we'll show you the final product.
Yeah.
Wish us luck.
Yeah.
That's the first mix. So,
It looks like something.
like a snowman.
Yeah.
That's napping. We'll be back to check on it again.
Ooh.
It's already smelling appley.
Yeah. Ta-da. Can you smell that?
That smells like apples.
Yeah, it does.
Look at that, guys.
Ooh.
Coming up, it's rising. And it still smells like apples.
Yeah, it does.
All right, guys. That's before taking it out of the bread maker. And that's the finished product. Fresh out of the bread maker.
Ready.
Ready? Okay. So here's our reveal of our apple bread. It's really soft. Okay, ready? Just looks like regular bread, but
Yeah. Surprise, it's not.
well, we're gonna cut another slice, and then we'll toast up a slice, and then we'll throw some Texas Roadhouse honey cinnamon butter on there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna try this, not toast it, no butter, no nothing. Let's try it out. A little bit of an apple taste to it.
Yeah.
It's not potent.
Smells good.
Yeah. Smells like apple pie.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.